Hi, everyone. My name is Brittany, and this is my best friend, Kiki. And I'm not a kid anymore, but today I'd like to tell you something that I firmly believe in, which is that kids should have pets. Have you ever owned a pet? Maybe a cat or a dog, a hamster, goldfish, a bird. If not, I'm sure you've interacted with someone else's pet before. I bet they brought you joy, comfort, support, unconditional love, friendship and companionship, laughter and joy. Having a pet is a great experience and is especially beneficial for children. Pets improve our quality of life, teach valuable lessons, and help us grow on an emotional level. For the next few minutes, I'd like to explore with you the transformative effects of pets on youth, and by the end, I'm sure you'll see the value an animal companion can bring to a child's life. Spending time with pets feels nice, right? It's calming and relaxing. These emotional effects are felt by children too. But why is it, though, that pets have this effect? Being with animals increases dopamine, serotonin, and oxytocin. These chemicals cause us to feel good, happy, and loved. Animals have been shown to decrease anxiety levels and promote higher self esteem, especially in children entering early adolescence. And not only do pets increase serotonin, oxytocin, and dopamine, they also decrease cortisol, which leads to overall reduced stress. And I know whenever I'm stressed, a few minutes with Kiki always helps. Beyond emotional well being, pets also increase physical health. There's the obvious ways, of course. Having a dog will likely get a person outside and active. Or if you have a cat like mine, you're probably going to spend some energy running around the house, tossing toys back and forth. However, in a study of newborn babies, those exposed to furry friends had a healthier gut microbiome, which is linked to a reduced risk of obesity and allergic diseases like hay fever. Now let's talk a bit about the cognitive benefits that pets have on children. In studies where children have had interactions with pets, primarily dogs, there has been a notable increase in intellectual development, enhanced verbal skills in children, and social competence. I'm sure most pet owners can admit to talking to our pets like they're part of the family, so that makes sense. But what's even more interesting is a particular study showed that preschool age children, when given a cognitive task, made fewer errors when a dog was present. Considering that pets can increase cognitive abilities, it's not surprising that there are implications on academics, including improved reading, improved exam scores. And in a study with autism spectrum disorder students, these students, when they interacted with guinea pigs, showed significantly reduced anxiety and better interaction in class. There was also a study conducted where one group of children read aloud to dogs and one group read aloud to adults. The group of children who read to dogs showed better results in reading comprehension than the children assisted by adults. That's pretty neat. Building off of this, there was another study where two groups of students were given the option to interact with therapy dogs before an exam. The group of students that interacted with the therapy dogs scored on average 5.5 points higher than the students who chose not to. So even older children and young adults can benefit from the presence of animals. Now, we adults all know that puppies, kitties, bunnies, and birds come with a great deal of responsibility. They have basic needs, like nutrition, exercise, and hygiene, that must be maintained. However, including a child in these tasks builds their responsibility and encourages healthy routines, which are incredibly important and transferable life skills. I'm sure we can all agree that learning those earlier in life is more beneficial than later. And now I'm sure some of you must be thinking, but Brittany, it's not that easy. I can't have a pet because. But I assure you, there's a pet for all budgets, all house sizes, and all lifestyles. Even the routine and responsibility of feeding a brightly colored goldfish will have a positive effect on a child. And that goes for people with allergies too. There are many other options than just a dog or a cat. I know some buildings have restrictions on pets, but not every building has a restriction on all pets. And because we know that pets are a responsibility and a commitment, if pet ownership just isn't the right fit, I encourage you to explore volunteering at a shelter, fostering animals in need, or visiting with a friend or neighbor's pet from time to time. Some exposure to animals would be much more beneficial and more fun than none at all. So, after hearing the long list of amazing effects of pets on children, even the grown up children, I hope you're with me when I say that children should have pets. From emotional well being to improved physical health, cognitive and social development, and improved academic performance. Pets can be so much more than just soft and cuddly. But the best part is that they'll do all these extras without being asked, and I couldn't thank Kiki enough.